Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Self-Made. I'm Grant Thompson.
Kris Crone.
In this video series, I'm going to be handing the reins over to Kris to teach you how to monetize outside of AdSense. There's so many different ways that you can make money using YouTube that don't involve the algorithm and the machine. Kris is a master of this. He is Mr. Business, so we're going to pass it over to him.
All right, dude. All right, gang, listen. So what I want to do here is I want to show you how to make money through YouTube, but not necessarily directly on YouTube's website, right? I mean, obviously you use YouTube to make money if you're doing sponsorships, right? You're using YouTube to make money if you're using AdSense, but seriously, making $1 or a penny per every 1,000 views, we're going to show you something way more powerful than that. Now, to make that happen, before I can show you how this works, we got to start by you really dialing in on a product. I'm going to give you 4 ideas for a product because in this scenario, you're now the YouTube talent and you got your channel on whatever it is, but the question is, how do you create a product that people want to purchase outside of the channel? And I'll tell you right now that those products can range from a digital training that people pay $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 for. It could be a live event experience. It could be a $20,000 service that you fulfill as a business owner. It could be a hat and a shirt. So I'm going to give you those 4 right now in this first video because once you know what this is, I want you to move on to the next video where I can show you then exactly how you position them so that you can sell them and actually make money that way through YouTube. So just for starters, we're going to talk about 4 different levels of monetization. The first one is that you can always do swag. Okay? Listen, if you've got, if you take a look at the shirt that I'm wearing right now, this is our self-made logo. It's our channel logo. We put it on a shirt. We could do other shirts with other sayings, and you could sell that. Now, right now, you could set up a Shopify account. You could sell a shirt for $20 or $25. People could go through there, and all you do is upload your design. They're picking the shirt they want, the color they want. They put the logo on it, and boom, it gets sent out to them. And it's almost like having like an on-demand shirt. There's no inventorying. I don't need to go to China. The supply chain is very simple on this. Now, the downside of swag is that even though it's really easy, you have to have a lot of views to actually make some money with it. So unless you're really interested in making $10 here and $100 there, then this may not be the majority way that you go. Now, after swag, there's a product. And I'm talking about a physical product. Like imagine for a moment that you got a health channel. And so you have nutraceuticals or supplements or you have protein. And you're a distributor of those products, so you could make $10, $20, $30 off of selling a $40, $50, $60 product. And that's an example of a product. But similar to swag, guess what? Making $10 on a shirt is cool, but how many shirts do you have to sell to make 100 grand? A lot of shirts. You got to have a lot of views. So until you have a really massive channel, these are not necessarily going to be the very best ways for you to monetize. Swag, product. Now we start getting into one of my more fun and favorite ones. This is what we're going to call a digital course. Now, Self-Made put on its very first 3-day event. Grant and I had people fly into town to Salt Lake City, and we spent 3 days together, and we put on a crazy, crazy event. It had all the training and knowledge, but we had people launching their channels. We had people making their very first videos. We're teaching them everything from the basics and how to hold a camera and how to shoot one and how to script it so that you can do it, all the way to the advanced pro tips that you can only learn by really being in super tight with YouTube. So in doing all those things, we recorded this 3-day event. Guess what we now have? We recorded it. It's a digital course. And you know what? People that want to really learn how to do YouTube professionally from A to Z, from one of the top YouTubers and one of the top monetizers, they're going to be willing to buy a digital course. So that course might be $500, might be $1,000, might be $2,000. One of my other YouTube channels, Limitless Wealth TV, every day I make thousands of dollars by people buying digital courses. Now this works well if you have something that is educational. But if your channel is like singing or producing more of an experience or doing something entertaining, then digital may not work for you, but it's an idea that I want you to be aware of. Okay, the 4th one that I want to put up here is a service. You may be an existing company watching this thinking, dang, YouTube gives me an opportunity to launch my product to the whole universe, to everyone around the planet, and you might have swag, product, digital course, or a service where you can actually work with people. For example, my copywriter, John Ward, he came out to our event and he enjoyed the 3-day event and he said, you know, Kris, I already have a product. I created a software and people can buy a $10 license to it and then it'll help them organize their thoughts. I said, well, John, what would it be if people actually contracted to work with you instead of the digital. He says, well, people pay $5,000 and I'll do some copywriting for their business. Well, he's got a service, he has a product, he has 2 of the 4. For you, if you have you could have a service where, whether it's from heating and air conditioning, or it could all the way be to, hey, I'm a consultant. Private consulting translates really well to service arena here. So this is 4 ideas. Now, there are other ideas outside of this, but just imagine using our system and using the right keyword research. You might have Nate producing your channel. Now you're getting search volume and videos made to people that go out all over the world. They're now finding you, they're getting to know you, they're subscribing, and now they say, wow, you have I like your information, I like your free product, what are your paid products? Before we watch the next video where I show you how to offer them, you have to have something in mind. So pick one of these, start with one, and then join me on the next video and I'll show you what to do with it. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure that you click on video 2 so that we can continue our journey together on off-channel monetization.